What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. This is my... Welcome back for the first time on my channel. I have a special guest here named Luke Kalau. He has a special...
Hey, guys!
He has a very special channel. Go visit his channel and go subscribe to him.
Subscribe to my channel, please.
And please subscribe and hit the like button on my channel as well. Please do that. Please. I'm begging you. Please do it. Please.
Today's video, we're going to be talking about my Nerf collection. Which guns are the best?
And which are the worst?
Starting off with the
with the Modulus Demolisher.
2-in-1. Usually it comes with 2 missiles, but 1 broke, so yeah. The thing I like about it is that it revs and magazine, so that's something cool about it.
Okay, so
sorry for the shakiness, guys.
Yeah, sorry, it's just the tripod's kind of ass. But yeah, no, kids, no, not for you. No, click off the video. No. Also, secondly, it has a nice ergonomic grip. The stock, it doesn't feel comfortable with me. I have long arms. I can reach to the very end of the weapon, as you can see. And it doesn't feel right having to do this, because I have to grab it right here, and I have very small hands, so I can't really grab like hammer shot kind of grips, so I have to like readjust my hands every time. But this, it's pretty nice. It's a pretty good thing. I can just do that. Yeah, it's cool. It has it revs and it shoots. It has a nice capacity. It's good. It's good. It could be better though.
Sorry.
I want it to be better.
Sorry for the blockage of the camera, guys. Just getting our next blaster. The Adventure Force Rival Blaster. And no, this is not a Nerf gun.
Oh, yes. Also, kids, if you have this gun, do not aim for the face or any private area, considering how these could hurt you. These are very dangerous, and they hit harder than regular Nerf rival guns. These hit kind of hard. Actually, they hit harder. They hit way harder. Okay? I've been shot with this. This hurts. Hurts very much.
Me as well.
And the thing is, this could take your eye out. Don't shoot this at eyes. No shooting at the face.
And probably
shoot at the legs, the shins, the feet, or somewhere here, okay? Somewhere in the torso. No private parts, no face. Definitely no face. And most of all, do not shoot anyone in the butt with this, okay? No.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that.
It's painful.
No.
Trust me.
It's painful, okay? Now this has a nice grip. Nice grip. Kind of a shotgun. Because, you know, has that kind of thing. I'm gonna fire it real quick. Kind of a shotgun thing, but also it kind of gets jammed sometimes. It kind of gets jammed sometimes, and it's really loud, as you just heard. But it has a hopper, a very small hopper. But you could try to 3D print one, so then it fits. And it's nice, it's cool, it's good. It's better than most rivals that I've seen on the internet and have tried myself, personally. This is... Honestly, I'm going to recommend some of this weapon to some people who love to use hard-hitting guns during, like, target practice and stuff. This isn't good for, like, battling or anything because you have to go into a rival kind of game where you're wearing a mask and you're being safe. And you're wearing protection for your body. This hurts. So, basically, what I'm saying is, this isn't really good for, like, HVZ. It's not really good for that. Okay, it's good for like free-for-alls and 1v1s, but in the rival category of Nerf. Okay, if anyone starts complaining to you saying, "Oh, this isn't Nerf, this is a different gun, this is Adventure Force," shut up. Okay? No. We don't want your technical bullshit. Not acceptable. Never acceptable. This, don't make fun of someone just because they have a friggin' different gun from you. This will hit harder than most Nerf guns. Just saying. Okay, anyway, moving on.
Next gun, we have an X-Shot gun. It hits hard. It practically shoots rival rounds. So they hurt. Trust me, I would know. I accidentally shot myself in the balls.
Also, do not aim for the face or private areas or even the butt with this.
Yeah, don't do this.
Same warning with this, as well as any other kind of rival gun and any weapon that uses rounds, like rounds, circular rounds, spherical rounds. We all know this. It has a nice grip. You load it like a regular pistol. It has a little compartment where you can see this, and it has a little cool part of it that goes up and down. You hear that? That's the plastic going up and down. It's good. It's nice. It's comfortable. This is a good primary weapon because it can't really be a support weapon, okay? Well, it could be. It's just really hard to use it because you can't hang this on anywhere, and if you were to do it like this, it would be really painful because it hits into your leg constantly, and you can't stop it from doing that. You do it like this, it'll still hit you in the body. It'll keep doing that, okay? You do it on your back, it's a tiny bit more bearable that way, but still, I just don't recommend, hanging it like this. If you're in an emergency situation and you're playing like gun game or something like that, or HBZ or 1v1, this is a pretty good weapon. It's pretty good, but you have to have it in the rival genre, okay? Because it uses spherical rounds and it can hurt and it can damage your face. It hurts. It's powerful.
Shoots far. It shoots fast. And it's painful.
And it's very practical in different scenarios of Nerf games. Okay? Same thing goes for this Adventure Force one and the Modulus one. Okay? Those two are very practical in Nerf gun games, kind of. But anyway, we're going to move on to the next gun. Which would be the Rough Cut. Sorry for that. Gun just fell. The Rough Cut 2x4. This is a very old model, I guess.
It's an old
model. It's an old model, okay? It's a very old, rare model. At least I think it's rare.
It is. It is.
Oh.
You can shoot anywhere with this gun, but I would not recommend the private part because once again, it still hurts. It still shoots and hurts when you get hit by it. If you guys want a model of this gun, Steve?
The only ones that are kind of available to you are the newer ones made by Nerf Elite 2.0. Nerf,
other Nerf genres?
Basically reskins of this, but also different parts of this.
Yes.
Like the Deadpool one, the Transformers one, the many other ones that have been made to, oversell this kind of thing.
Yes, but if you guys want this model, you guys have to go onto eBay where it will cost you around $30 to sometimes $70.
And since it's kind of rare and you're going on eBay to find it, it's pretty risky because you could also get scammed. However, I recommend you try to find the best deal for you possible. But anyways, we're gonna let Luke for now just say what he thinks about the gun and what he honestly has his opinion about it for, because I don't want to hear any little whiny babies being like, oh no, you went from X-Shot to Nerf, that's not how it goes. Shut up, okay? I hate comments like that. And I hate comments that always rip on the person who makes these videos, okay? We spend our honest time and work while you're spending your time in your own friggin' self just to write literal crude and rude shit, okay?
Thank you, Steve. And while I talk about this gun, can you pick up the gun that fell and choose our next gun? My personal opinion about this gun, it's not best, but it's not the worst. It shoots far. It's mainly a primary gun, so you have to use like a little pistol as your secondary. But it shoots 2 at a time. I like it for that. As you can see, my model bounces the bullets out. Oh well. If you guys didn't see that, 2 at a time. Either way, it's a good gun regardless.
Oh, wait.
Yes?
Okay. Basically, my opinion on this gun, it's rare. It's cool. It looks kind of similar to a Doom gun because of the fact that it has this part sticking out wider than you'd usually have it. Now, the reason why it only shoots like 2 bullets at a time is because it doesn't really have a smart AR system like the newer models. And yeah, it's good. It's nice. It pops these out sometimes, but you could easily quickly just load it, push it back in, and then boom, you're done. You're good. Okay? Ergonomic handle. It is nice, and you can even hang this on your side, or even right here. It's cool. It's nice. You could do this with it, and it would be more practical than the X-Shot. Okay? It'd be more practical than this. And it'd be more practical than most modern day Nerf guns because this was kind of better in terms of newer Nerf guns like the Elite 2.0 or Nerf N series or even Nerf Junior, which is just a Nickelodeon Junior ripoff. Okay, we all know this. It's just for toys instead of an actual TV show, but yeah. It's cool. It's nice. And it's a shotgun. It's cool. I just wish there were break action ones, though.
Yeah.
Next gun.
Next gun we have is the Doomlands Long Arm. My thoughts about this gun, it's a good gun. You can one-hand it if you want to, but if you want to, you can also two-hand it. For some reason, the grip is right here. It should be right there, so kind of mad about that. And it shoots 5 rounds, which you can spin like this, push it in, and shoot. And it has a tactical rail for any modifications that you want to do with this gun.
Now, this Nerf gun is part of the Doomlands series, okay? And in my opinion, the gun sucks, okay? It's good, it's nice, it's practical. However, it has this. It's going to stop you from basically moving to the next bullet. You're going to have to remove your fingers and do it like this. It's not going to feel comfortable because you're going to have to pinch it at the very end of the grip. And you're not even going to have to, like, if you do this, this doesn't feel comfortable for me, okay? I don't like having to dig my fingers into the literal plastic just so then it could stay like this. I don't like it, okay? I like how this goes. I like everything about the blaster. The only thing I hate is the fact that you have to grab it like this.
If you want to shoot it, go ahead. Just shoot it into my hand. Thank you.
And it has a good velocity. And it's good. The grip, I wish, was just right here. Because it feels better in my hand like this. It also has a little point where you can end up just strapping it on like this. And you could put it on your side, but same problem. It's going to hit you in your side. And it's not as practical as the X-Shot or the rough cut, but still, it's pretty practical. It'd be good in some forms of battles, like 1v1 or 2v2 or 3v3, just not game modes like FFA, HVZ. HVZ, this would not last you even 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, and plus, in the comments, comment down below your favorite Nerf gun that you have seen. It might be from my collection, or it might be a Nerf gun that you have just seen on the store, wherever it might be. The next gun is the X-Shot Insanity.
Okay, I'm gonna give my honest and most dreadful opinion about this kind of X-Shot gun, Nerf gun. It's fucking horrible, okay? That's my honest opinion, and I don't want you fucking judge me about it, because you're probably just a fucking basement gremlin, okay? Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear you, you little crotch goblin. This, it's not good. I could rip this off easily. It could fall off easily. It's not good. It's a pistol. It's meant to be a sidearm. You can't even put this as a sidearm because you can't even carry it as a sidearm. It has, sure, it has four tactical rails on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Simple. You could hold more bullets with it, but it's just a single shot gun. And it's not that practical in situations like FFA, 1v1, 2v2, or even just straight up HVZ. This would take too long to load, and it would take too long to get the bullets back in these kinds of bullet holders. And the grip, it's nice. It's good. It's just a very fucking sucky ass blaster.
My thoughts about the blaster: it sucks, but it only has one good part about it, in my opinion. You can use these little bullet holders as like a shield. It's a very small shield, but it's still a shield. And guys, in the next video, give this video 100 likes and Steve will show his face. Do you agree to those terms?
Yeah, I agree to it.
Get this video to 100 likes and next gun.
Okay, so the next gun will be the Nerf Dual Strike. Now, I will give Luke's opinion first instead of mine, because honestly, I think most of you crotch goblins would just straight up rip on my ass for that shit. And I honestly hate the fucking comments that you guys would probably end up putting there. And you're just wasting your time doing that shit. At least I'm doing something with my life, and you're just wasting your time fucking putting bad comments on that shit.
Guys, let me handle this, okay? If any of you guys put mean comments down below, just know my subscribers will come for you. I will post a video right after this saying the thing that you might have done. And if you do, they're gonna come for you. So hopefully you put something nice in comments and they don't come for you. Sorry if I'm being a little mean, but he's my bud, man. Okay, my opinion about this gun. It shoots two kinds of darts, Elite and Mega. As you can see, there's a little switch right there indicating which one. As you guys see, I have no Mega darts, so kind of sad about that.
Womp womp. Okay.
If you guys want to see how this gun reloads, pull this back and just shoot away. So, I'm gonna give it over to Steve, and just so you guys know, there is also a tactical rail there to put attachments on.
Okay. My opinion on this gun, it's a very nice gun. You can switch between Mega Darts and regular Elite Darts. However, having to load the Mega Darts here and the Elite Darts here, it's good. I just wish it was better. I wish it had more tactical rails to put, you know, more accessories or stuff that could help you in battle situations, in battle scenarios, like HVZ and 1v1 and so on and so forth. The grip, it's nice, it's ergonomic, I like it. It can be a pistol if you want it. However, it's too big for most pistol pouches. And this, it's a nice one. It's a nice little spring, but the thing is it has a smart AR system, and it's cool. It's nice. It's good. It's better than most of the Nerf guns now. Because most of them suck, and honestly, Nerf's just cheaping out on us now, and eventually Nerf will die.
You're right, Steve. So that's why you should get your Nerf blasters now, and maybe Nerf will bring back some of our old favorites, like Zombie Strike, Doomlands,
or even Rebel. Like, the thing is that some of these kinds of series don't deserve to be brought back to life, like Nerf Hyper, or Nerf N series, or even Nerf Junior. Most of the guns we've showcased have been given to children that are young, okay? Sure, it'll be heavy for them at first, but at least they'll be able to grow into it. At least they'll be able to handle the gun. If they can handle the gun, it's fine, okay? You don't have to worry about your own kids for this. Just tell them not to aim for the eyes, face, or even the private parts. It's not good for parents to say that, and it's honestly, in my opinion, most parents are horrible for having their children just go on the internet, roaming free, and even doing such things as shooting animals with Nerf guns. It is not right. It is animal abuse, and honestly, I hate those people. Okay? Just plain and simple. And don't even try to cancel me for saying those people. I don't give a fuck. Okay? I don't give a fuck.
Next gun, the Triceratops Blast Dino Strike Blaster. If you guys want to arm it, just pop the nose down, pop 3 in, even though it takes some time, and you can do cool stuff like this. As you can see, this is where it goes, and you can hold 12 extra darts on the back, so that's something pretty cool. And if you guys want it to be a little bit more short ranged, point the nose down, it still works like this, and it also gives you kind of a shield here and a chomping device. Steve, your thoughts?
It's good. However, I have some problems with the fact that it's break action. This kind of is a a disadvantage in battle. Sure, you're doing this, you have to load your gun, but it's going to take more time for you to quickly do this and load your gun. It's going to take more time for that, and you could just load them through the front anyways. I did this. I have this Nerf gun. I own it. I basically just load it from doing it at the front. I don't like the break action. However, there are some good things that could come from it, such as grabbing onto someone else's gun, pushing it up, and stopping them from shooting you. And it's good for elimination scenarios like gun game, 1v1, and HVZ. It's good. It's nice. It's cool.
And another thing you could do with this gun is possibly disarm someone. Like, Steve, grab a gun. Like, hey, he's trying to shoot me. You could do that easily, turn around and shoot.
Yeah. Or you could use the horns on it. As soon as you can put this under, do this, and then lock them up there like that, if you have enough strength and good enough strength, you could do this, block your attacker, and then eventually turn his gun, point it at him, and then shoot him. It's easy, it's good, and it's more practical than most of the guns that we've reviewed. And since it has 12 extra darts, it's nice. But if we could have a, magazine type of thing, it would be better.
Yes. And another thing I think this gun could potentially use is the stock right here. Make it a little taller with more space for more darts. Make sure it. And if you guys want to see how it shoots.
Okay, Okay, it's
there
a
you go.
smart AR system. It's good, but I wish they would make this farther. Okay, I have long arms. Like I said, I can reach the front of this. It doesn't feel comfortable for me to do this because I have such long arms. Yes, I'm 5'4", but still, this does not feel comfortable. Okay, I don't feel comfortable having to do this or this. I wish the stock was like this, like longer, and this, yeah, you could put it like that. It's a good primary, but I'd rather have this in like a emergency primary or an emergency sidearm or like emergency anything really, because this, it's good. It's good. However, if someone ends up pushing that, it goes down, and then they can quickly try to rip out the bullets quickly and steal the bullets from you and then put them in their own gun. They could steal these bullets from even the back of here by just simply distracting you while they're doing it too.
Oh, and guys, this video is not sponsored, but don't drink soda, kids. Drink water.
Drink water, brush your teeth 2 times a day, do whatever your parents say. Except drugs and alcohol, okay?
Yeah.
We don't want that happening.
Yeah. We want to be the biggest growing YouTube channel ever, so please help us out. And sorry for my stutter.
And I'm sorry for cussing a lot in the video, okay? I know some little kids will end up watching this and see me cussing and hear me cussing. Sorry, parents, for having this kind of video have foul language and such other terms for, like, other activities, I guess. But this, it's kind of gas and it's kind of ass, okay? It's half and half. It's yin and yang. It's kind of a good thing and it's somewhat a bad thing as well. But we will now move on to the next gun, which is the Elite 2.0 Commander.
Guys, the good thing about this gun, you can dual wield them. They both hold 6 darts. You can load them like this. They have stock rails or attachments.
And they even have a stock point attachment.
Exactly.
Point. They also have a barrel attachment point. And it's nice, and it has even a little attachment ring right here, but it kind of sucks, so you might want to just hang it like this instead.
Yeah, hang it like this. Even though it is painful, it gets the job done.
And yeah, it'll hit your side, just like any other kind of sidearm. But this, it's good. However, in my opinion, having something that loads like this and having this is basically just a strong arm reskin, or a reskin of a older gun, I should say. And a gun like this, we don't really need it because Nerf and this series, the Elite 2.0 series, they kind of cheaped out on us by removing more screws and gluing the plastic together. This fact is literally the one thing that I figured out 2 years ago because of the fact that YouTubers started testing these out and wondering why there were less screws. Nerf is getting cheaper and they're putting cheaper plastic as well as less screws and gluing more plastic on this than just paying for more screws and just doing that generally. This gun, it's good. It has a nice ergonomic grip. You could do it like a regular pistol. You could do it like an assault rifle. You could do it basically like anything except for a shotgun. It's good. It's nice. It can fit in most scenarios, like, you know, all the scenarios I listed earlier in the video. It's good, but Nerf, you need to fix Elite 2.0, and you also need to fix Nerf N series. Most YouTubers rip on Nerf N series because of the fact you're starting to cheap the fuck out, just like Disney, okay? This isn't acceptable for most Nerfers because we hate this shit. We don't like it.
And guys, maybe if you give enough love to Nerf, maybe they will stop making this cheap stuff so they can go back to the old ways.
Yeah, when Nerf actually made sense. But the next gun will be the Modulus, Modulus, basically just a Strife, but with one bullet.
Which he already shot.
It's good,
So,
and I hate it. I absolutely hate it. The grip doesn't feel nice. It has a stock attachment point. It doesn't make sense to have a stock attachment point, especially since it's only a pistol and it's supposed to be a pistol. It kind of wasn't meant to be a sniper rifle. There's a reason why it has one shot. It doesn't really feel like a sniper rifle kind of vibe. You load it like this, you fire. Basic, okay? It has a barrel attachment point and it has 2 tactical rails. You could add a bigger storage compartment on top or the bottom. However, I recommend you don't buy this because all you're doing is just kind of wasting money.
well, in my opinion, this is good blaster for like duels when you're just having 1v1.
It's high noon.
Like, of course, it takes some time to like load the blaster, but if you're just going back and having a, it looks like we're having Mexican standoff here. And if you get it just right, you can prime fire this gun. Shoot, load, miss, shoot, load, you hit your target. But if you don't, run. Next gun, please.
Okay, the next gun will be the Recon CS6. And I'm just gonna put it plain and simple. This was the one gun that made me want to collect all of the Nerf guns I possibly can. So then I could have my own personal arsenal. So then I could have Nerf wars with my family. Okay? I love this. Okay? I love this kind of design. It has a stock attachment point, a barrel attachment point, tactical rail on the top. However, it needs more tactical rails. Okay? I'm fine with just having one. But it would kind of feel better if it had more to have more accessories to help you with battles. This, you could also put it on a little keychain-like thing.
Yes.
And it loads like any old regular Recon.
Shoot. There was a bullet in there.
Yeah, but it loads like a Recon. Simple. Nerf, this is what we want back in our lives, and this is what we need back in our lives. Just like the Sledgefire, which I also own. Now, we will give Luke's opinion.
So, guys, I like the gun. The one thing I don't like, it's missing the magazine. It's missing the attachments. But good thing, I found my own. So, technically, it should shoot further, but with less power. So, pros and cons of the gun. It now has a bigger barrel and another attachment system. So you can put on 2 things, maybe, if your heart desires.
Also, this gun used to have a 6 bullet magazine. It would stick out of the bottom, and you could easily just hold an orange button, this one right here, take it out when you're pull this back, push this, you take the magazine out, you grab a new fresh one, put it back in, and this is compatible with most Nerf magazines. Not the Nerf Ultra, not the Nerf Ultra, not the Nerf Pro, and definitely not Nerf N Series, because Nerf N Series is specifically made to not have any compatibility whatsoever with Nerf Elite, Nerf Rival, or even any other Nerf type. We all know this. It friggin' sucks, and we hate it, okay? Plain and simple. This was one of the best guns to ever exist.
We want this back! Comment down below, we want this back!
Okay, now, the next gun is from a distant past. The Captain America Shield Nerf gun. Okay? There is a blue, this thing right here. See? This, you could press this star to push the shield back. This to put the shield back as the way it was. It uses 2 shots. You can hold 2 more shots on the sides of here. However, there's one fatal flaw. You break this, and you can't shoot ever again. I know this because the one I had broke. It sucks, and I love the gun very deeply. This gun, however, it doesn't give me the vibe of Captain America. It gives me more of the vibe of the new Captain America, aka Falcon. Now, this isn't what Steve Rogers would want. He would more likely want his old shield. His American shield. Okay? It's good, and the shield design is pretty cool. And it's nice, and it has a nice button that you could press. It has a nice click that I like to hear every time. It also has a click when it clicks together at the very front of the barrels. The barrels, they don't shoot as hard as most Nerf Elite series guns, but still, there is no stock, there is no barrel attachment points, there are no tactical rails, there are only these, which it's just the handle and an extra 2 bullets. It's plain and simple. Yeah. I recommend this for kids like from the ages 5 to 10 because this would basically make them fall in love with Nerf in general because it was an older Nerf gun and it was kind of with the recon at the time. And I always wanted to have a shield to play with, like in Nerf battles, and block the bullets. This is a good bullet blocker. However, this could also hurt very much because it could also be used as a punching weapon. This is hard plastic. It can hurt. It can hurt your face. Do not aim, or actually do not fight with this in general, okay? It hurts. It basically could hurt your jaw. It could hurt any part of your body, technically. But now I'm going to hand it over to Luke, and he will give us his opinion.
My opinion of the gun? It's a Nerf gun. You can shoot it. You can block with it. But the one thing that got me is that you can use it as a punching weapon. So if you actually ever get into any real fights and you have this gun, somebody is trying to hurt you and they're barehanded.
That could defend you very easily, and it's a very good self-defense thing.
Yes.
But I recommend you don't just start attacking people randomly just because you could do it. It's stupid, and honestly, most people that do that are gonna end up getting caught by police and being charged with assault. And
yes. So, kids, do not fight strangers, even if they hit you first. If they hit you first, just
tell a grown-up, a guardian, or a teacher if you are at school. Then, or if you're older, you can notify the local authorities and later have that person charged with assault and later could possibly go to jail. Now, the thing about the Captain America shield is it has no point in hanging on your side. You can't hang it on your side. You have to hold it like a shield. You have to hold it like a shield. But if I wanted to dual wield this with another weapon, it'd be hard for me to do it because Nerf guns come in sometimes one-handed guns like this, or two-handed guns like the rough cut or the dual strike or the actually no, not the dual strike. Forget that. Or the modulus demolisher
or the sledge fire.
But anyway, we're going to be moving on to the next gun, which is this dart zone gun that can hit very hard. Now, as you can see, I don't have to fire the weapon, and it does indicate when it's loaded because this part sticks out. It doesn't have a barrel attachment point, and it doesn't have a stock attachment point because this is meant to be a pistol. It's only meant to be a pistol, and only a pistol. This is a very hard-hitting weapon, and to be honest, you could also just pistol whip someone with it. Do not do that because it is very dangerous and you could be charged with assault if you're over the age of 15 or even at the age of 15. And this you can't really holster on, like you can't really hold it like this on your side. So you could holster it because it is small enough to fit in your pocket. I've tested this. I have done it myself. I've shot myself and I've shot my friends with it. It hurts.
It hurts.
Don't aim for the face or private parts. Okay? Plain and simple. We all know this. Don't do it. It has 2 tactical rails on the top and bottom. And it has a little revolver system, okay? It's good. It's nice. It shoots very hard. Like that, what you just heard, was it shooting. It's nice. It's good. And now, Luke's opinion.
My opinion on this gun, it's a gun. It can shoot. You can pistol whip someone, but this would not be my first pick. My first pick would be the gun coming up, and it would be my secondary weapon. So, next gun, which would be the Jolt. It's a small one, but sometimes good things come in small packages like this gun right
Listen
here.
to him, ladies. We don't like you judging us like that, okay?
Like,
don't judge based on the cover. The cover. Don't judge based on the cover.
yeah. And
Judge on what's on the inside.
like, people judge me because I'm ugly, I stutter, but they never get to see
They judge you because
the
you
real
stutter.
me.
They judge you because you stutter. They also judge you because you are confident about yourself, and most people prey off of that kind of behavior because they feel like they are better than most people, and honestly, they're pieces of shit who waste their time just ripping on other people for that.
Well, here's one thing. I'm not confident in myself. But at least one thing I can do correctly, nerf wars. So, if you guys want to see a nerf war on this channel,
Hit that like and subscribe button, and make sure to hit the bell so that you can be notified for our next video.
And turn on notifications. So, I gave my brief down of the gun. Steve, you're next.
Okay, the Jolt, it's a good gun. It's a nice little sidearm. It's good. However, Nerf keeps making Jolt reskins. Do not pay for Jolt reskins because all you're doing is wasting money on those. Pay for the original Jolt, like this one, and it'll be good for you. Sorry for the camera wobble. We don't really have a good tripod down right now, but
yeah, sorry guys.
However, this gun, it's good. It's nice. It's a one-shot. You could load it like this, fire it. Plain and simple. It's a nice, simple gun. This gun, I wouldn't really recommend as like a professional sidearm. I'd rather prefer this as an emergency sidearm. Kind of like the DualShock, fuck, I forgot the name. But anyways, this is a good gun. It's a good gun, but the grip doesn't really feel good to me because of the fact that it's a round little handle, and it has these, finger grooves. This could kind of be used as a weapon, and I don't really recommend people to do it because it would still hurt. It would basically turn you against yourself if anyone decided to make you punch your own face.
And guys, remember, it would only be good in duels. It looks like we have a little Mexican standoff we got here. And our next and final gun, the Night Tech. You guys hit that orange button right there. Boom. Go. And it can even give you light in the darkness. At least it did.
It used to.
Just need to put some new batteries in. It should be good.
And it's a very old gun as well.
Got it when I was 6.
Mm-hmm. And this is a Wait. Yeah, no, this is a six-shot weapon. It loads like this, it fires like that, plain and simple, and it has a little scope for you in case you want to aim for farther ranges. Now, this is good, and it doesn't have any tactical rails. It's fine because this kind of gun is actually a pretty good sidearm for most people. It's good. It's nice. You could hold it like this if you wanted, and you could honestly just tie a little rope around it and tie that little rope to some part of your body. It's good. It's nice. You could push this down and put it back as like a non-scope, so then you could shoot short range. It's nice. It's a good pistol, and you could hold it like this. However, it could be used as a weapon as well. Kids, do not use this as a weapon. Use it as a toy, like it's meant to be.
As a toy, not a weapon. Trust me, you do not want to go to jail.
Well, that's if you're over 15, but you don't want to get in trouble with the parent or guardian that of the kid you had just hit with this kind of thing. It could hurt really badly, and it could probably end up causing some concussions. I mean, I haven't tested this out myself to see it could give concussions, but I know for a fact it could because it's the hard plastic. Unlike Nerf, it doesn't use basically the cheap tactics of Nerf, like the Elite 2.0, where they're removing screws and gluing parts together, and they're basically just paying less amounts of money on their Nerf products. It's a pretty good gun. I'd recommend this to most people who want a sidearm because it's a good sidearm. It could be used for a long range because of the fact it has a scope. It's good, okay? That's all I have to say about it, and I don't rip on things that are actually good, unlike Nerf.
Okay, that is my whole collection.
Wait, Luke. We forgot the small little Mama Jama at the end.
Sorry for the shakiness, folks. We still have one more gun for the folks. The Nerf Rebel.
The Nerf Rebel little, composition gun. It's good, but the thing is, it turns into a little sidearm that you could basically just do that, flip, press it down, and then just make it into a gun as quick as possible, but you still have to load the bullet back into the gun. Now, it's a one-shot, just like a Jolt. It's not a Jolt reskin, because of the fact that it uses this kind of technology so that it can be compact and easy to use. It's easy to use. It has this little Wii remote kind of little wobbly thingy. I can't really remember the names of it. But it's nice. You could press it down on here. It does this. It does this. It loads perfectly fine. And it even shoots pretty far. It's a good gun. However, I'd recommend to not buy this. It's hollow. It's hollow here. It's hollow here. It's just a bunch of hollow plastic that's being used as a marketing product from Nerf. It's just Nerf Elite 2.0, but Rebel.
Okay, guys, my thoughts about this weapon. It's small, compact, but if you have a bullet in here and you want to sneak up on someone, just hasta la vista. You can do it that fast and leave like nothing happened.
And it's more practical than most Nerf guns because no one expects you to pull this out, flip it, do that, and then even load the gun with it.
Yes.
See, right then and there, it was fast and you could load it fast.
Yes.
Okay?
Guys, think about this gun like the imposter from Among Us. It's small, compact. You never know what's truly hiding in
And it could be silent but deadly. This is a pretty good gun because you could see the plunger tube. It's nice. And it's a easy, nice, foldable weapon. Most people would love this for little children because these don't use small parts that you have to basically take out of the gun in order to fix it, upgrade it. Well, if you want to upgrade it, you do have to take the nails out, but to fix it, you don't really have to take nails out. All you have to do is just fix it normally, like a normal person. You don't, if you want to make the capacity bigger, it's going to do that, but it's also going to put you at a big disadvantage for it. And yeah, sometimes it won't fold, and sometimes it will.
Yes, sometimes you have to do that to get the gun.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta get it. Sometimes you gotta get it back on where the barrel will be, which is like right here. The base of the gun will be right here, attached to this little point. As you can see, that little point, and you have to press these two buttons in order to release it. It's a little square, and it looks kind of cool like this too, because you can pretend it's a pistol. It gives that kind of feel and nostalgia because it's an old gun. It's an old gun.
Yes.
Just like every other gun in the video. It's old. It's good. And most people actually love to get it for their children.
Yes. Even though it's a small gun, it's a good gun because you don't need a big gun like the Recon here with this attachment to be good. It's not about the guns. It's about the person who's using the guns.
Mm-hmm. And you don't really want to have big burly guns if you're trying to do a stealth mission. Kind of like that kind of scenario in a battle. If you want to be stealthy, the Jolt, and any of the pistols we've literally shown you can be used for that specific purpose. Sure, this is loud when it actually fires and when you actually shoot it, but at least you can run away real quick, and that will not give away your position that often. Especially if someone is lone and nobody else can hear you or see you anywhere. It's good. It's practical. This is practical. This is also, but this has more practicality than this one.
And this one has no practicality. It cannot be concealed. Of course, you can take the attachment off.
And this could be damaged. As you can see, there is a crack in the weapon, if the camera focused. But there's a crack in the weapon right here. Right here, right here. See? Can you see it?
There we go.
It's right there. And this, it can break, and it's very hard to replace that kind of thing. Because you have to take apart the whole gun, grab a new part that is the exact same, put it in the gun, re-screw, repair it, and then after just bada bang, bada boom, you got a brand new little barrel attachment point. But it's mostly because most of these Nerf guns are pretty good for having protection in like Nerf gun scenarios, not in real life scenarios, because most of these would probably not help you get away from like robbers or rapists or pedophiles or even people who just straight up kidnap. These would not help you in a single bit, okay? As soon as you see someone sketchy and they're like trying to approach you or something, or they're even trying to snatch you up, call the police. Try to run home as fast as possible and tell your parents about the creep that followed you home.
Yes.
Give them a good representation of the person from head to toe. That way the police will be able to find them because they could possibly be someone like Jeffrey Dahmer or someone who is a murderer. Someone who could do something very bad and horrible to you. These are not a self-defense tool. These are toys. They're meant to be toys because they are Nerf guns. Not all of them are Nerf guns, sure, but they're all considered foam flamers, aka, like I call them, Nerf guns, because they are foam flamers. They are meant to be toys, not weapons used for mass destruction, not weapons used for self-defense. If you want self-defense weapons, go to your local gun store and get yourself a gun or a taser. Get yourself something that can easily protect you. That is my one rule for most people to do. Go to a professional. Get yourself trained to use that weapon correctly and safely. And then after, just basically protect yourself from any kind of person that is bad or horrible. This is a very big disclaimer because most people get kidnapped and some parents don't even find their kid anymore. Like, they can't see their kid anymore for years on end. And that's just horrible because most people just rip on the parent for being a bad parent for letting their child out alone. It's not their fault they did it because sometimes parents are out and children get snatched up. It's not their fault. It's kind of the people that judge them that's their fault because they're kind of teaching kids to not be afraid of most people. And it's not a good thing to happen in human history because the thing is people die every day because of stupidity, accidents, people, or even just straight up animals for that matter, or just dying of hunger or thirst.
You don't want to be those people, do you? So eat healthy, drink good stuff, pray to our Lord and Savior. Hey, Jesus is good, okay?
It is. However, there are some people that don't believe in him. I would recommend you believe in multiple gods because it honestly makes more sense to me, personally. It's my opinion. It's honestly my opinion. You can't rip on me about my own opinion. Because even though you say you don't care, you probably do and you're lying. Because you're like, is there one? Is he real? Is he not? Most people question themselves about it, but I just say, if you don't believe in it, then don't believe in it. Simple. That's your opinion. That's your thing. I'm not judging you on it. I'm just simply telling you that if you're going to judge someone else based on that, it's pretty hypocritical. Pretty hypocritical, yeah. That's just my basic thing of saying it. It's hypocritical. Don't do that. Don't be a hypocrite.
So guys, remember, 100 likes and Steve will show his face.
And leave a like and subscribe and turn on the notifications and hit that bell to turn on those notifications so then you're notified about our next video. And that's all that I have to say. Goodbye.